Hello, makers and planner friends, and all of my wonderful art nerds. It's time. It's time for an April flip through. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how it's May already, but here we are. Once again, it's my Sterling Ink Common Planner N1 vertical. Let's just get to it. We're here. This is something different. I finally decided, hey, I'll just use these as habit trackers. So we were testing some things out, but now I've already decided to do it differently in May because I'm just kind of all over the place, is the thing. Take you off. All right. This was April. Not too much in the way of decor as usual, but a little more than normal. All my appointments and any holidays and plans and birthdays and things. The Tokyo Traveler's Notebook release, which I received this week and have filmed an unboxing. I will try to edit that and get that up. The Bookish Box, special edition of Legends and Lattes pre-sale. Done and dusted. And May. Whew. Yeah, let's go to the weeklies. All right. April 1st. We had a lot going on in here. A lot going on. A little sketchbook time. Some good back days. We like that. We like that a lot. But then my pain level is higher. But pushing through. My nephew took us out to dinner. I had some serious munchies. Y'all, look at this sticker from Coffee Monsters Co. Accurate. I'm still splitting this up and putting like my scheduled events and things here. I also said F off to color schemes and like one color rules the month. Nope. I got all bright and fun and I ended up liking it way more than I thought I would. So yeah, this day we went to the vet. It was a drop-off appointment. So then we went and did a bunch of stuff. And I filmed it for a vlog, but I have yet to edit it, which is pretty normal for me. But I'll still work on it. It might go up a month late, but that's all right. That's all right. No one cares. Then 8th through 14th. I was having a hard time, y'all. I was having a hard time. I was so tired. Went to the gym. Still trying to go. Still trying to fit that in, even though I am still broken. Lots of things hurt. Started Crown of Midnight. My partner is usually here on Wednesdays, and we just body double. We work our respective jobs and then hang out. We had pizza and watched Password. We watched Shogun. We have finished Shogun. I caved and ordered I Blame Robert. Robert is my partner, obviously, because, you know, his name's everywhere. I wasn't going to get it. I wasn't going to get it, y'all. I wasn't. I was not in... I love Japan. I love all things Japan. I've never been. I want to go so bad. And when I told him that I kept resisting the urge to get it because of my love of Japan, he's like, get it. I'm like, I haven't gotten any of the special edition Traveler's Notebooks yet. He's like, this seems like the one. I'm like, dang it. I think you're right. And I ordered it. I didn't work this day. No, ma'am. Whatever was happening here this day, it was like hard pass, rotting in bed. So much meh. Feeling a little better today, but I'm still battling the pinched nerve. Okay, so part of my broken, it's not just my back that you see me talk about a lot. It is everything up in the neck region. The neck, the shoulders, shoulder blades, upper ribs. And this pinched nerve that I get in my lower shoulder area is like sign number 2, 1.5, that my ribs might come out. So anytime I have that pinched nerve, I have to be extremely careful and not do anything that's going to piss it off further or flare it up more. Because I have bulging discs in my neck. I have stenosis, which means the gap between 2 of my vertebrae is shrinking and compressing on nerves. It's a whole right and proper shit show in there. And that is part of my broken that I'm always talking about. So the pinched nerve, I kept having it off and on, and I'm just, oh God, please. Because when it pulls those ribs out up there, y'all, it's no joke. And I'm relatively incapacitated for months because it pushes on all my nerves, and like my fingers go numb, and I can't hold this position to work and do things because it's all messed up. Fingers crossed. Because it's this time of year, the last 2 years, that my ribs have come out. And we're here at that point. I don't know what it is about this time of year. It's not like I'm out like doing yard work. Blah. I binged the crap out of Night Agent. That was good. The spring kit thingamajiggy. I'm a Dutch girl, so this my boat was floated. My boat was well floated. This just made me happy. Got the tulips. Anyway. There's a lot of nope. This was gym related nope, because again, I cannot piss about when I have that pinched nerve. The last time I was like, oh, it's just a pinched nerve. I'm going to go work out anyways at Mr. Gym. And my ribs came out at the gym. Not all the way. Overnight they got worse, but we're on the treadmill and I'm like, so that has happened. Anywho. This, you guys. This was the doctor's appointment that I had so much anxiety about because it was a diabetes checkup kind of a thing. Y'all, she done blew my mind because I used to do keto and intermittent fasting, and she was like, she came across as real judgy about it, and I felt judged. Yeah. And she tried to blame certain things happening with me on a mixture of keto and my medicine, and I ended up stopping. Where would I be had I not stopped it? Because I've never felt so good in my entire life. And now Doc is now team keto and intermittent fasting. So that rocked my world. Right here is when my world got rocked and everything started to change. Everything started to change. We'll get to that. Get compost and prep first veg box. Lay down cardboard, compost, topsoil, letting it dry out. Okay, so we have 3 raised beds, just like a foot or something off the ground. Wooden, filled with soil, yada yada. We haven't done anything in them for a couple years because, again, I've been broken. So I learned about no-dig gardening, wherever you want to plant your garden, say it's in the middle of your backyard, and you don't want to dig up all the grass and turn the soil and do the things. Lay down clean cardboard, so no tape, no ink, because you don't know what's in the ink it has been printed with. Lay it down. Put compost and topsoil over that. Plant till your heart's content. That's what that is. We did some of that. I can only do a very tiny bit at a time, and I can't stay bent over for all the time. It causes flare-ups and things, as I learned this day. Anything else in here? Nah. We went to Einstein's Trader Joe's and we read together. All right. So if you've followed, you know that back in my dailies, I started to make little trackers and graphs again. Some of them came here. Birthday, Gamma back. Gardening has effed it. Now sharp surges added to the mix. And that still hasn't entirely resolved itself, but way better. All right, so this day we got we worked on the boxes some more, and we now had 2 boxes ready for planting veggies. I started hardcore studying intermittent fasting per Dr. Fung, who my doctor told me to get up on it. This day, excuse me, we planted 2 of the boxes, and this is when it all went to shit. And when I stood back up, oh God, I can't stand all the way up. Nope. And I had to go real slow before I could stand fully upright. Planted 2 boxes and prepped the 3rd. First box has lettuce and spinach, which the rabbits found in less than 24 hours. The second box has zucchini, squash, and kale. And the last box that we did this day has broccoli, onions, scallions, and kale. Cairo, he did not pretzel me as hardcore because I told him that this was a better day after this, and I wasn't interested in setting myself back on that. And then, you guys, have you played Honey Buzz? I've had it for a while, and we just finally broke it out Friday night. And I let Robert figure out how to play the game and then explain it to me. He knows that I get very angry when anything makes me feel stupid. Like if I'm not understanding something, I get angry. But he's very patient and understanding, and he knows this about me. And so as he's explaining the game, and I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I'm supposed to do what? He gets me. And then we played 1 game, and then the next day we played again, and I remembered basically all of it. We did good. We ended up tying. Whoop, whoop. And the tiebreaker had him winning. Jerks. He had more honey than I did. Still on his board. But whatever. Lots of planners and journals. Lots of little snails. And this is this week. I finished The People Next Door, which I was actually reading on my Kindle. Y'all, I don't know if you know about the Tres Leches cake at Crumble, but god dang, I love me some Tres Leches cake, and they did me right, or wrong, depending on how you look at it, because this time it wasn't one of their single servings. It was a whole ass share it with your family Tres Leches flat cake. And I was supposed to start being better, way better. I mean, I already started after the doctor's appointment. I started fasting. I started doing better things, lower carbs, etc. But May 1st was supposed to, that was supposed to be when I was going to have so much less crack, aka sugar, and way lower carbs and all the good choices. Get that water, girl. Start those fasts. Do the thing. And then we had a whole ass Tres Leches cake, which we actually have not even finished yet. And we will be finishing it tonight. Whatever. So there we go. That's the start of this week. I made green juice. And I don't think I can do that anymore for the time being. Because I don't want to break a fast with a belly full of green juice that also has fruit in it, because that's carbier. My blood sugar. Let's get to the dailies. I am awfully chatty this time, no? All right, I'm okay. Oh, oh. All right, here we go. Monday the 1st, and I am still using this cute little kit and all these bright colors. You see all these bright colors? Okay. I drew a little YouTube icon because I was very into Katie Mai that day. Some trackers of some things, my health and my happiness stuff that we talked about last month. A pretty violent to-do list. This is what I put in my green juice that I made. Pineapple, apple, lime, pear, celery, carrot, spinach, orange. It's like a whole bag of spinach. Like 6, 7 carrots. A whole daggone majiggity of celery. Yeah. I don't even like celery. I don't like to eat pears either because of the texture. You throw them in there and you're getting all their nutrients without actually having to eat them. Health, happiness, to-dos, sweet relief. This is talking about my back behaving quite well. Slay day. This is about my workout. Health, happiness. All the things, you know. These are super cute. And then we weren't sure what we were going to do Saturday when we dropped Dutchie off at the vet. So I put down some potentials. Gym, to-dos. Man, I was really knocking them out. Then I drew my Copic marker. Swatch all of my new Copics. So this day, my big giant Copic order, if you remember, all of these came. And so I was swatching them all and I drew one of them. Saturdays when we went and did all the things, we went to Einstein's for breakfast and I had an all-nighter breakfast sando, which they're so good. And they're on a cheddar hash brown bagel. So I drew that. Touchy's appointment. We started playing the game An Exquisite Crime. We didn't get very far because it was taking forever. And I had to go, make dinner and stuff. All the to-dos and the things. Okay. Can we just... So I had posted on Instagram a photo of this. And I tagged Helen at the Coffee Monsters Co. because this is so much coffee monstery goodness. And she commented, OMG, obsessed, all caps, with this. Your Copic doodle is awesome. I just made my little heart happy. Because she's queen of the doodles. And she liked my Copic doodle. Anyway, this is stuff from our day out. When we came home, I made these like faux caprese because I didn't have mozzarella and we had feta. I even added spinach. So maybe it's not a caprese at all, but it had basil and tomatoes and a balsamic glaze that I found at Trader Joe's that is amazing. And we ate the crap out of those, and Dutchie really, really wanted some of that. It didn't pan out. So the next week is starting, so I did all of my little things. I drew the pencil, one of the pencils that I got when we were at Blick. Gosh, I haven't done any of that. I got tapped for jury, tagged, but tapped for jury duty, and I got out of that. See, jury duty deferred. This is the ordering of the Tokyo Traveler's Notebook. I have finished that. Anyways, I have a little book club on Fable called the Feral Book Club, and we are currently making our way through Sarah J. Maas, the Sarah J. Maas universe. So this was me just saying I needed to set the next book up in the club so everyone could get started, and that was Crown of Midnight, second book in the Throne of Glass series. Planner Monkey Co. order arrived. Part of my Blick order arrived. I still haven't gotten the second part. The sick day. This dog, though, he ended up with coccidia. Parasites in his guts. And they said, well, they can get it from eating rabbit poop. And I said, you gotta be kidding me. He's just all of a sudden been fascinated with eating rabbit poop because we have wild rabbits. And I'm like, this dog, though, come on. The pinched nerve debacle. Still gotta love this sugar-faced sweet boy. It's true. It's true. Oh, and I had just started Crown at Midnight, right? When Libby, the library app thing, said, hey, here you go. That audiobook of that you had reserved, serving it up on a platter. So I got to listen to that one instead of trying to read it. Rough effing back day. We done talked about it already. Made more green juice. Cleaning the house stuff. This is Coffee Monsters Co. A little recipe for overnight oats that I used to make and thought I might want to make again before the doctor's appointment, but we still could. The next week, we got more trackers, and see, I'm just getting all colorful. All colorful. The workout stuff, you can see it wasn't going well because pinched nerves, pissed off back, all the things. Benchmark is trying to F me, you guys. Benchmark is where I ended up going for physical therapy. I only chose them because they were listed on my insurance company's website as a in-network provider. I did, y'all, whoo, I'm getting worked up all over again. I did my level best to try to make sure this was going to be covered by insurance. My doctor is the one that told me to go. I called Benchmark to schedule an appointment and asked what they needed from me to make sure everything was all right. They told me to call my insurance company to make doubly sure I didn't need a physical documented referral from my doctor. They said no, it was fine. So then I called Benchmark back. And I'm asking both of them all the questions to make sure that all of this is cool and it's going to be covered. What does Benchmark do? Apparently, which I didn't find out till I stopped going and I'm 8 visits deep. They decided to put me with the one provider they have at my local location that isn't in network. They have 5 that are. And they put me with one that wasn't. You know what bill I got this day? $2,301. Because they didn't put me with somebody in my network, despite my asking all the questions and making it very clear that I wanted this to be covered or I wasn't going to go. My insurance person that I spoke to after I got this bill, she said, would you like me to call them and see if they can write this off? I'm like, I think that's a lovely idea, Sophia. I think that was her name. So that I don't end up on the news tonight. Because I was about to lose my shit. Sophia calls me back and tells me that they're going to look into it. And they'll send me an updated bill based on what comes out of that. I'm like, you better look into it. You better look into it. And my bill should be a total of 0 at this point. Whoo, y'all. Healthcare in this country, just trying to, every time. Mind blown. This was the doctor's appointment. Whew, let's calm down. Let's calm back down. Planter boxes chat. Energy getting a little better. Fast time. Water only after 7 p.m. Honey Buzz. So cute. It is such a cute game, you guys. If you like the tabletop board gamey things, it is so cute. These bees have discovered capitalism. So they start trying to sell their honey to the market. It's so cute. I started to track fast. 14-hour fast, 15-hour fast, 14, 16. Those are hard for me currently. I'm trying to do one right this very second. 13.5. A laundry tracking majiggity. This. stuff. We're into May. Let's do a shout out to my dad, shall we? He passed away 3 years ago. June will be 4 years. But this was his birthday. Would have been his birthday. There you go, Dad. A little shout out. And then we're getting all bright and florally from a kit thingy I have from Lettering and Me. But we will talk about that next month because we're done. Flip through, done. Look, she's getting chunky. Oh, that messed up. Yep, she's getting so chunky. She can't even do right. She's upset. Probably all that Tres Leches cake that I had on board. Anyways, I can fix that later. She's getting sad and chunky. I don't know how we're going to finish the year out, really. We got a long way to go. Anyway, she's beautiful and I love her. And that's all I got. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Go forth, have a lovely weekend because it's Friday here. And go make some fantastic memories worth keeping.